How's it going, Rogues Gallery, and welcome to another Flesh and Blood video here on Red Zone Rogue. Today, we are going to be opening up, let me grab it, this is a package sent to me by James White and Legend Story Studios. What's inside? I actually have no idea. They didn't tell me what's inside. It's a little heavy and I can maybe guess, but I don't know. I really don't know what's inside. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be opening up this mystery package straight from New Zealand from Legend Story Studios and James White. And before we get started, I do want to mention a couple really quick things. We're going to shill a little bit, but I also want to say something about Flesh and Blood. So let's get with the shilling, right? If you're looking to pick up any Flesh and Blood product at all, definitely check out my affiliate link with Channel Fireball. Channel Fireball is getting kind of a bad rap these days, and I'm not really going to go into that, but what they do is they support the people that contribute to the website and they pay them well, right? And I think that's very commendable. Not everyone does that. I mean, Star City Games just fired all of their writers. Buying anything from their actual website, channelfireball.com, goes and supports that local game store that you're buying from, and it also goes and supports me if you use the promo code Rogue, which is fantastic. I see that as a big win-win for everyone involved. They're also going to be hosting the Pro Tour coming up, and that's something we're going to talk about in just a second. That's pretty awesome, and the people who actually put on the event put a lot of hard work and dedication into it. And I just want to shout out all the folks out there who help put on these Channel Fireball events, all of like basically the crew involved in all of them. You know, everyone from the casters down to like production crew and just everyone involved, judges, everyone. So a big shout out to all of those. And also Channel Fireball sent me a sealed case of Everfest as an apology for kind of doing that early live stream for Everfest that kind of leaked some of the cards. I know they are sending other content creators similar things, which is crazy. I didn't expect them to do this much at all. I was maybe expecting like a box of Welcome to Wraith, but they sent me a sealed case of Everfest and one of the Channel Mount Heroic playmats. So that's awesome. So I know Channel Fireball gets a bad rap these days for various things, but I think it's good to look at the big picture of what they do for the community. Or, you know, you could just buy from my own store, redzonerogue.com. I have some gorgeous new playmats that actually sold out already, but I still have some sleeves. I'll be doing a second order of the playmats, but yeah, my first print run of those playmats sold out, which is awesome. So thank you to everyone who bought one of those. And we still have the sleeves. We have a new like site-wide deal that I'm just gonna have permanently, where if you buy a playmat and sleeves, you'll get a $5 off the sleeves, which is great. And I'm offering the sleeves at the same price that Dragon Shield offers their custom sleeves, $25. So it's through a partnership with Dragon Shield that I have that I'm able to do that. I also have just an affiliate with Dragon Shield in the description down below too. So that's all the shilling. No more shilling. Those are just some things I wanted to talk about. I feel like I don't shill enough, or maybe I do. But I want to say some stuff about Flesh and Blood that it's basically, this is just going to be a really positive video, right? If you're looking for some doom and gloom here, you're not going to find it here. I just want to say thank you to Legend Story Studios and James White specifically. Thank you so much for all of the support you've given me and Red Zone Rogue over the past couple years. It means the world to me. Flesh and Blood means the world to me, and I just want to say thank you. No matter what is in this package, like I said, I have no idea what's in here. No matter what is in here, I just want to say thank you. It's a fantastic game, and one of the things that it didn't draw me to the game, but it's one of the things that solidified it for me. So back when Flesh and Blood, small story time, we'll be quick. Back when Flesh and Blood first launched, I contacted the company about, you know, just covering their game, and they were so open and so receptive to me at the time. It was still a pretty small channel back then. It was like maybe 3,000 subscribers or something like that. At the time, I was one of the bigger Force of Will channels, but the fact that they not only gave me the time of day, but they sent me like a cool, you know, like little, you know, creator kit. They sent me a booster box and some playmats and the starter decks. They got me in at Arcane Rising preview season. They've been so awesome to me in a way that no company has ever done. And this is even before I'm the size I am today. I'm getting close to like 12K subs here. We still are one of the biggest, if not the biggest, Flesh and Blood channel. I guess we're technically the biggest Flesh and Blood channel, unless you want to count someone like, this is getting into the weeds, like Team Covenant, who I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Team Covenant are great. Zach and Steven over there are fantastic. I consider them friends of the channel. So none of that matters. None of that matters. What I'm saying is that I just want to say thanks to Legend Story Studios and Flesh and Blood for not only making an amazing game with an amazing world, with amazing characters, but for just being a company that I can be proud of supporting. Right? You can't say that for a lot of companies. You can't say that for almost any company, but it's true. They're fantastic, and I can't wait to meet some of these people at the Pro Tour. And now we're getting to the Pro Tour. You should go to the Pro Tour even if you're not like qualified for the Pro Tour. There's going to be side events. There's going to be a calling. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is that it's going to be an absolutely legendary, a fabled event, and you should definitely go if you can, if you have the means to go, the free time and the means to do so, because as a fan of Flesh and Blood, I think this is the event to go to, right? Other than maybe like Worlds, like the very first Worlds, this is the very first Pro Tour, and it's going to be like a big thing. So I highly recommend going. I also have another announcement in regards to the Pro Tour that we'll talk about later. I can't announce anything yet, but we'll talk about something a little bit later in regards to that. They're starting to announce some like featured guests, like some cosplayers. They're like Olivia and Christine Sprankle. So yes, there's going to be a lot of people there, including myself. So stay tuned for more information about the Pro Tour. But also, let's just open this thing up. Let's do it. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've had this sitting around for like a day waiting to record this video, so let's do it. All right, so here's that playmat that I was talking about that sold out, absolutely gorgeous, done by a Flesh and Blood artist, Silvia Meliani, and there's some references to Flesh and Blood things in the background. Absolutely love this playmat. Like I said, I will have more in stock later, but that's not what we're here to talk about. I was just talking about that while I was grabbing this off screen. Oh, okay. Well, I think I know what this is. All right, let's see if there's like a letter or anything here. And there is a letter. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Okay, so this is particularly big for me because I don't have one of these. In fact, I know another content creator who had 2 of these. And I'm not going to say who it is. Maybe he can comment down below if he wishes. But yes, this is big for me, especially since I am planning something incredibly fun that has to do with this in the future with some other content creators. So this is, I think it is a classic one. I don't think it's an updated or a new one, but let's find out. Oh my God. Oh, it is. This is a Flesh and Blood Welcome to Wraith lore book, Volume 1. I am so honored to have one of these. I can't tell you guys. I can't tell you folks out there. So let's take a look at what this says first, and then we're gonna look at this. We're gonna open this up. I know like these have a premium price, you know, sealed, or I don't care. We're opening this up. We're gonna look at this. We're gonna use this. Okay, let's take a look. I heard you like lore books, Robbie, co-founder. Yo, thank you, Robbie. You know what, Robbie, if you are watching this, would you like to have a chat with me sometime on the channel? Robbie, if you didn't know, I believe is the creative director, basically the lore master for Flesh and Blood, and also he's the co-founder. But I would love to have a chat with Robbie about the lore and about his role in, you know, Legend Story Studios and Flesh and Blood. I think Robbie is someone who does not get enough spotlight and attention for what he does for the game. So I want to just huge shout out to Robbie. A lot of folks don't even know that he exists because he doesn't have the same kind of spotlight that James White does. But I think Robbie is very, very, very important. And I would love to talk to Robbie. So thank you so much. And one thing that makes this particularly funny is that I actually tweeted maybe a month or 2 ago that I want to do a Flesh and Blood D&D campaign with other content creators, and we are going to film it and we are going to present it for you all to watch. And I would like to announce here that, you know, this is not like a big official announcement, that we're going to do that. We are going to do that. Me and a couple other content creators. including some cosplayers and other, you know, well-known big content creators in the space are going to be doing it, and it's going to be fun. I'm not going to be DMing it. I'm going to be playing a character. I'm going to be playing an assassin, and I already have my character. We've already done our character sheets. Don't expect this to come out, by the way, until much later. I think it's going to be closer to the release date of Uprising. So just take that for what it is, but we want to make it good production quality, and yes, that's what we're gonna do with that. And so this is perfect for that. I can read up on some of the lore, even though I'm not gonna be the DM. The DM is a huge lore buff. I would say the Flesh and Blood lore buff. And so if you know what I'm talking about, if you can guess, you should be really excited, because this person knows their Flesh and Blood lore more than almost anyone else. So, yes, this is amazing. This is, I'm gonna have to find a place to put this in the background. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Oh, this is so nice. I've literally never held one of these or even looked at it, like, ever. Oh, this is so good. Oh, this is so good. Table of contents. We're not gonna like meticulously read everything right now. I'm going to do that in my own time. But yes. Oh, so here's the legendary page where people talk about the classes. So we have some classes on here that we haven't seen yet, and James has confirmed that these are classes that are planned to be in Flesh and Blood. So there are stuff like the Assassin, the Alchemist, the Cleric, the Necromancer that we have not seen yet. And I remember there was a time back in, like, you know, the old days where we didn't know about Illusionist or Bard, and we were like, oh, I wonder if they ever make an Illusionist, what it'll look like. I'm so excited for this stuff. I said this in a previous video, but LSS, please, Assassin, if there's ever an Assassin class, let me do something cool with the Assassin class. My channel is called Red Zone Rogue. Rogue, Assassin is like a subtype of Rogue in D&D. Come on, please. Assassin. Anyway, and then we have all the regions, and each region, as James wrote in the talent system overview and reveal, each region will have its own unique talent, right? So we have light for Solana, and we have shadow for the Monastery. Aria is elemental, but we don't know what these other four are, right? We don't, Savage Lands, Mysteria, Pits, and Metrix, Volcor, 5 other, we don't know what these are. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's just gonna be elemental fire for Volcor. No. Elemental is Aria. So if we ever had elemental fire, it would still be tied to Aria. Just how we have ice and lightning and earth tied to Aria, that's all Aria. So if we ever had something else like fire or mist or something, it would be different. It wouldn't be elemental that. It would be unique to the region. So really interesting on here. I do think Mysteria could be something like mist or time or something cool like that. Volcor could be like war, or I'm not sure. There's a dragon on here too, which is super interesting. Anyway, let's continue on. I've spent too much time on here. Solana, Kingdom of Illumination. Oh, that's so many hints here, right? Because it's light is the talent for Solana. The Golden City. This is so cool, dude. Like I said, I've never actually gone through the book like this. Library of Illumination. Like, everything's here, which is so crazy because this was made before, like, Arcane Rising was even out. So having, like, the foundation, like, you know, there's the library, right? Everything's already here. So there's, like, I would be willing to bet, ooh, really cool. I'd be willing to bet, so here's, like, the Vestige of Light, like, legendary. There's probably stuff in here that will be cards or places or talents that we haven't seen yet. I really strongly believe that. Templars, which is awesome. We have Dorinthia, Tale of the Gifted Knight. We're gonna see Dorinthia again in the Classic Battles box set. I'm really excited for that. I've been thinking about the price on the Classic Battles set. I was pretty critical of it, of the $50 price, and I've come around to it. I've come around to it a bit. I will give my final verdict when I get the product and I can properly review it, but I've kind of come around to it, and I don't know. Well, I'll share that for a different video, but I'm not as down on the price as I was. Ooh, we have like a Dawn Blade and the Scabbard. We have... I just love this kind of stuff. I absolutely love this kind of stuff. I'm going to read this in my own time, obviously, but just this kind of stuff, like the sketches, the art. Party? Wait, what is this? Party. Is this like a D&D party? A Templar, a Lieutenant. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go over this in my own time as well. Road of Trials. Man, they're so deep. The lore is so deep in this game. Savage Lands. Eat, Kill, Survive. I cannot wait, by the way, until stuff like this becomes a little bit more widely available in the form of, like, those classic battles decks will have like a little mini lore book. And I imagine that the PvE stuff that they're gonna be doing has to do with this, because like this is basically like a world guide for Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, come on, this is like a world guide. If you have ever bought any D&D world guide, this is basically what that is, and that's amazing. Like they talk about the fauna, the flora. Here's some beasts from the Savage Lands. Look at this, like snake, cobra, tiger thing. Rekvas. We haven't really seen this much in a lot of the art. I think we might have seen some of it in Poison the Tips, maybe? Then we have like this griffin looking thing. Looks like an owl bear griffin kind of thing. Really? What the hell is this thing? Oh my god, this looks like one of the most annoying creatures. It's probably like super dangerous. Looks all lanky with these sharp claws. This thing looks badass. It's like, oh, it's huge. Look at the size comparison. That's pretty sweet. It kind of reminds me of one of the monsters from the Witcher series, like season 2, that attacks them in that ravine. If you know, you know. There's another giant bear thing. Is this the thing that Reinar's punching and barraging beatdown? Oh, this is so cool. Yeah, I love how deep they're going. Botanical Compendium. You know, I honestly, just from the cards, I didn't think the Savage Lands were that deep in terms of like lore and world. I thought it was just like, is a jungle, bro. But no, this is really cool. This reminds me of like the, you know, like the Darwin expedition, right? Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. We're gonna flip this pretty quickly. Yo, we got a brute dude eating some plant. Oh, no, he's not eating a plant. He's fighting off the plants that are trying to eat him while he's eating this wolf raw. Legends and Fools. This is so sweet. Like this looks like a D&D adventuring kit, right? I'm so excited for our D&D campaign and for oh, it was Reiner. Reckless Rampage, Laws of the Hunt, Kill or Be Killed, Hide. Bide your time, never back down. Strength rules all. Shout out to all of the flesh and brutes out there. I know there's a lot of them. Mysteria, steeped in tradition. We got some ninjas. Got Ira doing cool flick flack, bric-a-brac, backflip. Yo, this is gorgeous, by the way. BT dubs, in case you didn't know. Absolutely gorgeous. Mistcloak Gully. Yeah, I really want to go to Mysteria. I think I want to go to all the places, man. I was going to say I want to go to it more than any other place, but that's not true. I just want to go to all of them, like, equally. Holy, look at this art. Dude, this is gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. This is super. The 7 arts. Major arts. Like, every area is super fleshed out. It's not just like, yeah, there's ninjas there. Look, they have their own, like, lore and traditions, and this, it's remarkable how much time prestigious households. This could be Legend of the Five Rings. It's like a Legend of the Five Rings lore smashed into another game. That's awesome. This is so cool. The Oracle Valdis Grandmaster Zhao. Yo! Ninja Mentor. Ninja Mentor. Grandmaster Zhao. Xi the Blind Ferryman, or maybe it's Z. The Blind Ferryman, the Oracle Valdis. Dude, I can't get over this. Grandmaster Zhao. That's gotta be a ninja mentor. Katsu the Wanderer. I don't really know much about Katsu, so it's gonna be very interesting reading up on his lore here. Actually, I know a little bit about Ira, but not a lot about Katsu here. Yeah, interesting. There's definitely some misty stuff going. Yo, gorgeous. The spring tunic here. Now we get to learn about Arya. This is previously all a mystery, but now we had Tales of Arya. Whoa, Folk Tales of Arya. Wishing Wells. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so I took a little bit out of this for my my preview video for Arya, because I mentioned the Bleak Expanse, which is like a frozen wasteland. Because my preview, at least for that one, I had multiple previews for Arya, but that one was for Shiver, the bow. And I was like, you know, that makes sense, right? You're going into the Bleak Expanse, you might as well take your trusty bow. Crossing the Threshold. Here we have Everfest down here. Oh, I love it. And then we have more other places like Larrickmorth. I mentioned Larrickmorth in that preview video as well. People of Arya, Eisen's Peak. I have a little bit of printing stickage. Endless Entertainment. We have good old Bravo star of the show here. We have Crafts, Shaman, Tides of Change. I assume we're gonna have a Guardian bit up here. Look, check the little meep. If you watch my artist proof video that I recently put out, I had an artist proof. One of the artists, Carlos Cruchaga, draw a meep on the sketch for the artist proof, which is great. And we have Bravo, Showstopper, the star of the show. Hold on. So Reinar, I'm kind of curious. That was Bravo star of the show. Now I gotta go back and see. Winds of Change. Katsu, Winds of Change? I just want to see what it says for the subtitles for all of their names. Laws of the Hunt. Reinar. Judge of the Wild. Imagine calling Reinar over as a judge when you're playing Flesh and Blood. Judge! And Reinar just... What? Tale of the Gifted Knight. Dorinthia, Gifted Knight. Alright, anyway. We have a Rising Star, Call to Adventure. We have a sketch for the not Exude Confidence. It's the... something like that. I forgot the name. There's a lot of cards in this game now. Hero's Journey. I've read a little bit about Bravo's Journey. Like fights some of these dregs, which are like these weird undead kind of monster things. Yeah. It'd be cool to see Bravo just in full armor someday. Development concepts. Oh, I love this. Is my jam. I absolutely love this. Oh, look at the different sketches for Dorinthia down here. I've done a video about the art commission process for, you know, this one in particular, right? And I showed you all of the different possible sketches and things where you could go. So here you can see something very similar here. I really like this one right here. This one's cool too, but I don't know. I like the one she's holding up her sword. Oh, here's the other Bravo ones. Oh, I don't know why I like this one. I just like when they're holding things up. Oh, that's so good. Oh, and here's some like a Crippling Crush. Oh, it's so good. Oh, this one is Steel Blade. It's her specialization. These are well, this one's not a specialization here, but here are some of the specializations here. Because I hear Steel Blade Supremacy. That's what I meant to say. Anyway. Ooh, and then we have Reinar and Katsu. Yo, this is sick. Once again, I love it when he just has his hand up. He's like, ma'am. Yeah, Reinar. He's Reinar, man. Like he's gonna smash some face. I'd be interested to know. Oh, dude, look at the other art down here too. Interesting. I'm looking at this art right here, and this is Alpha Rampage, right? Because they ended up going with this one, but this one looks like Massacre. All right, let's take a look at some other stuff. Ooh, here's some other characters. Who is this? Oh, is this Ira? I don't know. It looks like a ninja with a mask, maybe. Huh. I mean, like, yeah, here's some other characters. Who are these? Who are these sparkly people? Oh wait, are they dripping? Well, one of them's sparkly. This one looks like they're kind of dripping. Do we see any like references to like elves and dwarves and stuff? Because we've seen some of that kind of stuff teased so far. What is this big dome? There's so much stuff to look into, man. Ah, this is so cool. Oh, dragon. Yes. And that guy has a freaking cannon. We definitely saw some of this stuff. Whispers, Fount of Lies. The Gatekeepers. Wait, what are who are the Gatekeepers? There's so much stuff to dive into here. Like a lot. Like a lot. I'm just kind of looking at this stuff in awe. Is this an assassin? They've got like they could be a ninja, but I don't know. Arcane Rising 2020 coming soon. Yeah, and then we have some sneak previews of Arcane Rising with like some of the foundries. Oh, this is a huge art of aim shot. Look at that. That's awesome. Yo, we got read the runes. And then the Arcane Rising symbols. This was awesome. This was an absolutely legendary gift. Thank you so much, Robbie. This actually means so much to me. I didn't have one of these. So yeah, this is gonna definitely go in a place of honor here in my studio. Absolutely love this. They're definitely gonna help with ideas, creating new characters for like the Flesh and Blood D&D campaign that we're gonna be doing. I'm not sure what the name is gonna be called, Adventures in Wraith, maybe something darker than that. But like I said, I have my character already, and I'll tell you a little bit about my character. My character is an assassin from the pits. His name is Osiris, and I really love the character. I think he's gonna be really cool. As you would guess, my channel name is Red Zone Rogue, and I have a good amount of experience playing spellcasters actually, but also rogues. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I tried to go like not 100% optimal. I wanted to give him some flaws, right? And I think it's just going to be a ton of fun. He is a folk hero, but not by choice. He murdered, assassinated some high-ranking gangsters in the pits, and it wasn't for you know, altruistic reasons. He just did it out of necessity, and now the folks of the pits see him as some sort of like urban legend. Even though he didn't want to be, like that wasn't his goal. So yeah, anyway, that's about Osiris. I can't wait for that. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you who else is gonna be in this, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. Like I said, we're gonna have like a cosplayer, some other content creators from around the world, and it's gonna be so much fun. So thank you for being here and for just sitting down and enjoying Flesh and Blood with me today. The game is more than just a game, right? It's a community. It's an entire world, and it just, I don't know. It's hard for me to put into words. I mean, I've already put it into words before, but it's hard for me to put into other words other than like, it's hard for me to put it into words other than it means a lot, because it does. So yeah, I can't wait to see what Legend Story Studios, Robbie and James White all have in store for us in the future. And like I said, if Robbie, if you're watching this and maybe you just skip to the end, if you would like to be on the channel for like a little interview just talking about the world of Flesh and Blood, the world of Wraith, the lore, your role, inspirations, I would love to talk to you about that kind of stuff, because I don't think it's, you know, talked about enough, and especially on like a large level. There's some really great lore channels out there, and I would like to use my own platform to help spread the good word of the lore to all of the other fans out there. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Again, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. Hey, check out my website if you'd like to buy this playmat. Well, like I said, it's sold out, but I'll be restocking this playmat. I have the sleeves. I have the sleeves here. The sleeves are fantastic, by the way. They are Dragon Shield. Got some Dragon Shield sleeves. And like I said, we have some references to Flesh and Blood stuff in the background here. So anyway, thanks again, enough rambling. I will see y'all next time for some more Flesh and Blood content. I'll be at the Pro Tour. That'll be the next place to see me in person, but definitely gonna be doing some cool Flesh and Blood stuff in the future. See you later, everyone.